All right, welcome everybody to the RRR247 Teen Conference Call. It's my favorite night of the week because there's always exciting things happening, always great announcements happening, and all of you new people get to shine and get welcome to the family, but you also get to meet our co-founders and all of their wonderful business partners that they're going to introduce to you. There's so much happening right now. There's not a better time to join RRR247 and get rolling with this great tool called PBS. My name is Niall Eddy. I'm calling you from South Florida. I've been around the industry for 32 years now. And guess what? I've known the co-founders of RRR247 and PBS for 28 of those 32 years. We've had a great time marketing a lot of different products and services over the years, but never have we had it as good as we have it right now. I got to meet Rory, one of our co-founders, first through some tools that he was building. And we both ended up in Miami at the same event and got to meet, got to know each other, and we've had a blast. I call him my brother, but we've been in business, and every time I get in business with Rory, I always have a great time and expand my life and expand my lifestyle even more. What he's put together now is absolutely incredible, and you guys just become good students of this system and this industry and dive in and learn as much as you can every single day. Don't get overwhelmed by the whole puzzle. Just go one piece at a time and just keep putting it all together until you can see the picture. It's a beautiful place to be, and we welcome all you new people with open arms. Now, a couple of years after I met Rory, I got to fly out to Utah instead of Miami, and I went out there to meet his other half, the co-founder of RRR247 and PBS, Miss Tanya Rickard. I understood right away in the very first day why they are the power couple that they are, because they both have a lot of passion for what they're doing and helping other people. They are true servant leaders. But that day I met her, I met one of the most organized people on the planet, because she organizes every minute in every decade. Okay, she's planning a couple months out, a couple years out, and probably even 5 or 6 years out. But I watched a woman with an unbelievable day planner that was about this thick, that was always on time, always completing everything that she had to get done, raising 7 children, running several businesses, and helping Rory get this thing off the ground and doing everything that they've done. They're both wonderful people, like I said, true servant leaders, because they wake up every morning. They sit down and have a cup of coffee and watch the sun come up or over the mountains and ask each other that same question. What can we do to make this better? What can we add to the system to help more people? What can we do to help more people achieve their dreams and goals? Now soon, that's going to be watching the sun come up over the East Coast. But now they're still in Utah watching the sun come up over the mountains. So it's my great pleasure, you guys, to introduce these two people to you. If you don't know their whole story, ask your instructor or get on next Tuesday. Maybe I'll get a chance to tell their whole story next Tuesday, because I love telling their story because of what great people they are. But tonight we got so much to do. It's my great pleasure to introduce one of those co-founders to you, Miss Tanya Rickard. You're going to love her as much as I do. She's an incredible human being, but she's also a great business-minded servant leader, taking us and taking this company to unbelievable places. Tanya, your microphone better be on, and it's all yours.
Thanks, Niall. I appreciate you. I love you to pieces. Guys, welcome to our amazing opportunity call here. We would love hearing from the students. I love seeing all the new people coming in, and what that means, just so you guys know from my perspective, what that means is that here we are helping more people accomplish their dream of financial freedom. So every time somebody introduces themselves, I know some of you guys get shy, believe me, I understand that. But every time you guys do, it makes me feel so good and know that we're doing the right thing. Rory and I have put a lot into this and a lot of time and energy, as well as financially, to help you guys achieve financial freedom. So I get super excited to see you guys coming and joining. And I absolutely love today. I don't know if that's every day, but I noticed it particular to today, Niall. They were saying their instructor, and I really enjoyed hearing who brought them. So let's make that a habit. I would love to hear who's bringing you, who's new, who's coming in. So anyway, so welcome, you guys. We have a lot for you today, and Rory wanted me to start off. I actually am not sure, Rory. What am I starting off with?
I can help out. We got a brand new offer, and you guys, things are going to be going pretty quick on these Tuesday calls. Don't miss them. Be early because we're going to try to be punctual and get stuff out, and we'll catch up on the rest of stuff, and we'll add updates so everybody will have that. When in doubt on what you missed, go to the update page, which is RRR247.com/update. All right. Now I'm going to be adding a bunch to that today after we get going on here, but we've got some new offers. Our awesome, friend and family member here, Peter Bradford, has brought on something that they've already proven out. They've done millions of dollars in sales with this incredible, what do you want to call it, babe? What do you call it? It's like what's it called? A infinity scarf / accessory / like, and there's several different types, right? It's called Shield It.
Shield It, yeah.
Peter, are you on with us? You are, Peter, right?
Yeah, I'm right here.
So I think
I'm just laughing at your describing some women accessories and clothing. I just having a great time listening to that.
I just want to point out that while I'll never wear these, I do appreciate them. And Tanya seems to think have a great place in our life. And I want to get into that as we go. But the person that invented these, the creators that did all this. Let's have them introduced properly so we can get ready to take notes. Yeah, it's already in the back office of Cash Network Direct, right, Stacy?
It is. It goes live in 20 minutes. So you have 20 minutes. Please listen to what you hear today. Take lots of notes. And, Peter, I sent you the message and said you were supposed to tell Rory that he was supposed to come on camera with one of the infinity scarves on, not just Tanya, to show the versatility of it all.
Well, there you go. I'd rather see him in the sarong. But anyway.
Okay. We'll save it for Napa.
There you go.
Actually,
guys, I'll be keeping notes as well.
Rory, what was that, babe? Fabulous for Napa. I'm going to say, you guys, I'm modeling it for you. One of them anyway. It's long. I actually like it long, open like this, but it can wrap around. There's plenty of room. It's gorgeous with a jacket, especially in the fall. But you guys, I'm going to say this little pocket that is in here, in case you didn't know what it is, has this little zipper pocket. It is amazing. Who knew that would be so handy? But to go to Napa and you're doing your tastings, you need your hands free, right? So what do you have? You have a little handy pocket here to put your ID, because we all need that. Your credit card, because you're going to buy the wine, and maybe some little hand sanitizer or something in there. Whatever you need, zip that puppy up. It's there. Your hands are free. You can taste and mingle. I'm saying this is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, guys, pretty cool. Liking it.
Well, and Peter, who brought us? Who created this? Tell us about her.
So she's on the call already, and I'd like her to, I don't want to steal all her thunder because she's done all the hard work. All I did was happen to meet her at the right place at the right time. And, we've been working with her on and off for the last, 3 or 4 years at least. And she has actually been on The View many times. She's an inventor, actually. And she's invented these scarves. She's patented the scarf. She's invented the sarong. She patented the sarong. Everything she does has the pocket in it. And that's kind of her little trade mark, I guess you could say. She's a mother of almost 3. And so she's got this amazing business, and she has an amazing business partner. I've met both of them. They've come to Utah. And we got to hang out with them. And, like Rory said, we've already done, I think we did approximately $2 million worth of sales of her product a couple of years ago on Facebook, her first product, which is this scarf. And then she's gone on and invented a bunch of other products. But her name is Angela, and I'd like her to come on and tell a little bit about her story. I think you're going to find her very exciting to hear her. You're going to be very excited to hear her story. And I think you'll feel the passion come through. She's a very passionate business person. And I think you guys are going to be excited to have an opportunity to buy this product and try it out, test it out, review it. It's a very high quality product. And you're going to get a special tonight that she never offers, which is pretty amazing. just for our group to try and give us feedback on. And we're going to be promoting this pretty big. So I think without further ado, let's bring Angela on and have her tell her story. It's really cool.
Well, hello, everyone. I feel like I don't have to say much after this warm introduction and demonstrations, but I'm really excited to be here. Yes, as Peter said, we've been working with him for several years now and seen a lot of success, and we're just excited to work with all of you. But I am a mother of three, well, almost. I'm due in February, so very excited. I'll just tell you guys a little bit in a nutshell about my background. So I grew up, I'm a country girl. I grew up in Western Nebraska and was born and raised worked on a ranch, went to a one-room country school, but I always had a big passion for fashion, even as a little girl. And so when I got older, I actually started a business publication, and I did that for 6 years. And in that process, I networked all the time. I traveled a lot. And to be honest, I got tired of carrying the great big heavy purse. On average, a woman's purse weighs anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds, which if you hold a bag of sugar that weighs 1 pound, you'll see quickly how heavy that gets. And really all a girl needs is, you know, her phone, a wallet, and a great shade of lipstick. And so I was wearing a scarf at the time. And as you saw, that's just it. I decided, what if I put a pocket in my scarf so you can carry your wallet, I have passport, you can put your phone, car keys, you know, those basic necessities that you need when you're going to go shopping, sporting events, concerts, anything like that. And so I bought a $20 sewing machine. I never had sewn a day in my life and had to call my mom and figure out what these 2 strings did on the machine. And she just laughed at me, but I made a really rough first prototype. And I thought, wow, you know, I can't be the only woman in the world that would find this product useful. And so I guess my brother had a book on patent to profit, and I stole it from him. He still asked for it, but I still have it. And I guess I just went down the whole process of figuring out how to patent my product. And then once I was pending, I went to the high-end accessories, the show in New York at Javits. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. And I had a horrible booth. I wish I had a picture. Oh, I have a picture to show you guys if you ever want to see it, but it was really sad. And I had about 6 samples where half of them, the zippers didn't even work. So I had to like hide the ones that didn't work and only grab the ones that did work. And anyways, the reaction was overwhelming. I had a huge book by the time I was done, and everybody was just so passionate about it. The idea, excited for me, thought that I had, you know, a lot of potential. And so I walked away from that show and decided, okay, like I've got something here and time to figure it out. But I didn't have a background in fashion. I didn't have a background. I mean, I didn't even know what a PO stood for. So there was a lot I had to learn. And as Peter said, you know, we just continued to build our business. We expanded into new products. We were really blessed. We, within about the first year, we were featured by the Travel Channel. Forbes named us the most ingenious travel accessory. Let's see, I'm trying to think, we've been on Good Morning America multiple times. And it's a fun product. It's unique. It is patented. And another thing that it does with the pocket, Tanya had shown, but you can actually take the pocket and they actually fold up into themselves, and then they make a clutch purse. So you can fit everything that was inside, goes right back in, and then you can carry it as a little clutch. So all of our products have a pocket. Everything pretty much is convertible, even the sarong, as Peter had mentioned. So you can wear it around your waist as like basically a swimsuit cover up. Ladies, we know how often do you carry your purse when you want to go to the restroom or go to the snack bar or whatever it is, and you just want to cover up the fanny. And so it has a pocket, a nice size. You can carry phone, room key, things like that. And then it has a larger pocket also that inverts, and then you can tie it up into a tote bag. And we do have videos on our website, so you can check those out. You're welcome to use them as the board gives discretion over. And so yeah, we also, trying to think, so we have a wallet with a wristlet attachment that also attaches to the clutch. We have the sarong. We also do a wide cut version of our scarf, which is nice. As a new mom, I use it as a nursing cover up and it works great. Even if you're pumping or whatever, I used it actually on the plane when I flew out to be on a segment for Good Morning America, and it worked awesome. And we also do a neck gaiter for the guys. We don't leave the guys out. So it's a neck gaiter with a pocket, which for those of you that don't know, neck gaiters fit a little tighter up around the neck, and you can actually cinch it into a little beanie hat. So we really have products for everyone. Women are our main audience, of course. Probably our biggest niche is the 45 plus. They're the women with buying power. They're the decision makers. Yeah, I guess in a nutshell, that's me and my brand and my products.
That is awesome. You know, when I was told by Peter about this product to go look at it and get familiar with it, I got so excited I ended up writing 2 pages this weekend on them.
That's great.
And, you know, now I'm in deep South Texas, so I don't have a whole lot of need for the scarf, but there are many times we go into air conditioned buildings like a restaurant and it's actually kind of cold. And so the one scarf, Tanya, that you've got, I believe it can convert into a shawl or a shrug. And the other thing is I am from the great north of Minnesota. And so it can also cover your ears, you guys. So, and then the net gaiter thing for the guys to have a pocket in there. Those of you that like to go skiing or snowmobiling, and you're going to go into the warming house or whatever afterwards, you can have your phone with right in the net gaiter and not worry about having to sit on it.
We call those lodges, Stacy. They're called lodges.
I don't ski.
They're called lodges.
And when you're
cold beverages.
And when you're snowmobiling, they're called a bar.
Still lodge. Still lodge. It's still lodge.
Sorry.
In Minnesota and Wisconsin, they're bars, but okay. No, and then the patterns. It's not just a single type of cloth. You've got the new plaid. I see you're wearing your plaid. I mean, I've been all over your site, but I saw like a velour one, and I'm like, oh, okay, Christmas list is getting taken care of very quickly for, you know, the folks in the north with these items. You know,
and a quick sneak peek. We've got so over the next about 3 months, we're going to be landing some new products or new fabrics, I should say. But here's kind of a sneak peek. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. It's getting a little bit dark here in my house. But this is kind of a pretty, we're calling it confetti, but it's got a real pretty, it's kind of a woolly, real soft though. And then this one is just kind of like a cable knit one, and it's going to come in, all of them come in anywhere from 4 to 6 different kinds of colors. But that's just it, is we're always trying to bring out, you know, every few months we're bringing in new collections. We have some that are heavier weight, as you can see, and then some that are lighter weight, you know, like the shimmer one is a great weight for year round, people who live in warmer climates. It's perfect. You know, the evenings always get chilly. Another thing too, is even in the summer, you go into a grocery store. I have a sister-in-law that lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, and she keeps it in her car. And then when she goes into a restaurant or into a shopping mall, grocery store, she just puts it on and away she goes. So it doesn't always have to be thought of as a cold weather, cold, you know, winter product.
And I can see us pairing this with some of the other things we have, guys.
Absolutely. It's a perfect cross marketing. It's an accessory, right? It's an accessory, yes. Useful accessory. It's Angela, we're loving it here already. I think we'll put it in a lot of different contexts out there. I want you guys to try this. For us guys, get one for your wife or something, right? Like, you know, let them try it out. You're welcome to try it too. If there's a guy angle on it, I'd like to see it. This is where I'm really glad when Tanya's around, because I'm like, it's a clothing item for women. I need you to give me input on this. Angela, you gave me some really good notes.
One too, Rory. They have guys, and they're really nice. And I didn't even. I'm sorry, Angela. Rory just basically gave me the stuff and said, look at it and see it and try it today and see how you like it. So I haven't really looked into it much, but I'm telling you that I used it all day today while I was out shopping, and it was so nice to have my hands free. You don't have to put your bag in the cart, the shopping cart, no germs, you have to worry about any of that. And it's hot, very, very warm here, but they're lightweight enough, like you were saying. And I'm excited for the fall because I'm always warm. I run hot. So when I prefer like a long sleeve, and then something like this, I would wear it anyway. So this is just fabulous. I don't need a jacket. I'll just use this, and I'm excited about it. So anyway.
Thank you. Well, and there's different, we have styling videos online as well. So, you know, for example, I'll just pull my screen down a little bit, but, you know, your pocket comes down to here, you can zip it up, and then you can even like take the end and tie like a little knot in the end. Is kind of a cute way to wear it. And then when you do load it up, so the instructions always say, put it on so your zipper closes up. So I load everything into it. And then when you double it, you know, another way, obviously you can double it, take that loose layer and then you tuck it under where your weighted stuff is. So that way it doesn't like pull down and like start to choke you, especially with the lighter weight ones. So that's kind of a little trick, is to just do that. And then it cradles it, it gives it a really pretty billow, and away you go.
And I didn't even know there were sarong, so I'm excited about those as well. So you've covered every other.
Angela, we just got them, and we're running with our heads cut off. And I was like, oh my gosh! And I had them for like an extra, several hours. I'm like, Tanya, we're gonna be talking about these. Peter's been talking to me about these since like last year. He's like, Rory, we had this scarf we're selling, and we're selling a ton of them. I think it'd be really good with your guys. I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about it. And then, you know, I was on the phone with you not too long ago going over this, and he's been ranting and raving about these since, you know, for a little bit now. And I was just like, you know, he finally said he's going to reach out and get with you. I'm glad you got this, you guys. So Angela, a couple questions. How are you with inventory right now?
We always have a lot of inventory, especially going into Q4. That's our biggest season, is Q4 and Q1. But we do well also Q3 with, you know, well, I guess pre-COVID with travel, since it's such a big travel product, a lot of kids students would take it for study abroad, or, you know, that's kind of a travel time, is June when school's out. So really year round, we've got inventory, we have access. So don't worry about running out. We do sell through SKU colors, and then we're always changing. So very rarely we have a few SKUs that stay kind of static, that we keep in stock, but for the most part, get it while it's there, because otherwise next season it's gone.
I like that too. So you guys, hold on, I'm gonna put that note down. And then, so you guys, I asked Angela, and Peter knew I was going to, so we asked her for a special deal so you guys could get some right away. Now, I'm gonna be very careful, you guys, here, read my lips, right? Read my lips. This code has to be used in the following way, and it's just for RRR247 members. Do not publicize it. Do not put it out anywhere. It's only to be used by you guys here. I'm not even going to say the code, guys. I'm not going to say the code. I'm going to put it in text so that in our recordings, this never comes up. So if you miss this, get it from your instructor. I'm not going to verbalize the code here, guys. This is internal use only. All right. We've been really good about it. One bad apple is going to ruin this for the future. This code is only for us, and you have to use it on your own links that you get from Cash Network Direct. Okay? So.
As a self-employed entrepreneur ourselves, I appreciate that, because I don't think a lot of people don't understand the back end of that, and that this is actually very nice. So
here's the code. It's right there. The code's right there.
Yep. And the other thing is, you must use your Cash Network Direct link to purchase. So if you haven't signed up for Cash Network Direct, get with your instructor, get the link from your MSI, get entered. Please take note on the answers you need to fill in on the 9 blanks to get registered. I will approve them. I actually have been approving them all night long here. If you have further questions, please go back to your instructors. We're not going to do any questions here on a Tuesday night call. And they'll come back to me and to Niall and to Rory and Tanya, and we'll probably talk again on Saturday to answer some of the questions. But the website, you guys, is an amazing website. It has so much information. That's why I ended up having to do 2 pages so far.
All right, guys. So keep in mind, keep your pages like, shorter if you don't know what you're doing. Make sure you're about the benefits, right? And your personal use stories are always the best. All right, Angela, thank you so much. We will come back with more stuff and have you back on shortly. So we'll let you know and we'll work out the schedules on that. You've given us a ton to go off of. Thank you for that BOGO code, and everybody get that exact code. It's got a number on it. You guys got to get it from your instructor if you missed it on this call. If you're watching the replay, get it from your instructor. Okay. That's good for what, 1 week, Angela?
1 week.
1 week.
Yes,
So
for a full week.
it's 8/24. It's good until the 31st. That's it.
Yep,
That's
end of
it.
the month.
And it's a great code. You'll see what it does. But you guys, if you want it, Angela, you're okay if they get some for personal use and gifts at this point, right? Just the members here.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Stock up.
Right. So that's I think you guys get the gist of what this is. It's pretty simple. Tanya, she like, okay, that sounds great. We see a lot of things, Angela, but she went out and used it and came back and like, this is actually really awesome. And I'm like, okay, we got to get that information out to everybody. All right. Well, thanks again for coming on here with us. Look forward to this long term, and we'll talk to you soon. And you can hang out the rest of the time and see what's going on if you want, Angela. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you very much. Rory, I just need one promise from you.
What's that?
We are not going to see you in the sarong.
I'll tell you what, if the MSIs hit their goal, you won't see me in that. If they don't hit it, then all bets are off.
I think we could talk Angela into creating a kilt.
a kilt I can live with.
All right. So hey, moving right along, we're right on schedule actually.
Yeah.
I saw Brock come in.
Yes.
Brock, what do we got today? I gotta grab my book.
You're good. You're good. Can I, while you're grabbing your book, I just want to jump out real quick and say thank you so much to Stacy and to you for doing a rock solid job this last couple of weeks trying to get the integration stuff done. What you guys did with the integration on the tracking stuff was pretty amazing. I know that it's challenging sometimes running a technology business, but you guys are rocking it. And we appreciate all that you're doing for our brands. They're seeing the traffic. What's really cool about and unique to what you're doing is that we notice almost triple the conversion rate on stuff that you guys are sending through that does come through. And I think a lot of times what little comes through is because they're educated, right? Like you guys are educating the buyers before they come through, and the customer support is less. They're great customers. They're highly educated and they're really good to work with, and your team's been absolutely amazing. I don't know how many people do you have? I heard 12,000 one time, and then I heard you guys were up to like 20,000 now. So
we've got 22. Actually, it's higher. There's 22.5. We'll call it 22,500 that have blog systems that are active blog systems. Of which, based on the server usage, 8,000 access them at least twice a month.
Wow.
Once a month, that's part-time for me. So twice a month, they're at least doing something. And then we've got about 1,200 that are in every week, and then about 800 are like daily users. And over the last 18 months, we've had to change all of our server allocations because the usage has just gone so much higher. Traffic's higher. We're seeing the impact, but also you're seeing the dedicated people that are on here live every Tuesday. They're on there every day pushing stuff out, and it's increasing the server load. We love it. Like, create those problems. It's great.
So congratulations. I just wanted to take a moment. I don't think sometimes you guys get the credit that you deserve. You're so dedicated to helping out all of your other members, and I don't think sometimes. I think a lot of times the praise goes down, but it doesn't go up, and it needs to. And we really appreciate what you guys are doing. What you're building is really phenomenal. We're super grateful for it. I do want to. I'm having a hard time focusing though. Do I need to book my ticket to Florida? I heard a sarong in there when I came on. Is there?
Yeah.
That's all I heard. Sarong, something like that. Okay. I don't even want to know. I'm just gonna keep focused because I won't be able to. So, A
You don't want to know.
of announcements. A couple of announcements on our brands. On Curse Cosmetics, we're running a free lipstick giveaway right now. Where basically, if they go to Instagram, or you don't have to send people to Instagram, but you can just send them to the website. And if they they don't even have to like the page. But this just shows how good this. She's done such a great job. I'm going to tease her a little bit. But we were running this promo where basically they could try out the lipstick for free, because we notice that when everybody tries it, so she calls it lip potion, they come back. Like our lifetime value on that product is through the roof. So I'm like, hey, we should just give it away for free. And of course, everybody on our board meeting calls like, no, but they all come back. So anyways, I told her to create a secret link so that we could give it out to like people that we really liked and stuff like that. So she did create the secret link and plastered it all across the front of the website. So if you guys want to send traffic there right now, there is a free lipstick giveaway. They just play the shipping and handling. There's no like auto enrollment or anything weird like that. But what we're noticing is that a lot of people that are getting the free lip potion lipstick, they're
upselling, right? They're
Yeah,
buying
yeah,
other things.
Sorry,
Yeah,
So I thought you were like going to start doing some.
no, like they're adding stuff. This is adding value.
Oh, okay.
Adding.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So in the sarong. Okay. So yeah, they're taking upsells, and so a lot of our average order value is really high on it, and Kirst is doing phenomenally well. Thewatermachine.com is good. We've got all the autoresponder, everything in. I've logged in. I've validated the sales. It's a good product. There's a lot of people that are looking for glass water like containers, or the real key to that is, I think, the glass, right? The filters and all that is really great, and it's amazing. But the glass is a really big seller. Three ums.
Yes.
I guess we're all good to go on that. We are launching tonight. Anna Rurik is good to go. I don't know if you want. So right now with the season, the cardigans, sweaters, jackets, coats, any of that stuff, people are starting to really pick up, and they have amazing. I'm sure we've shown them on there, but we've shown them on there a couple of times. So do you want me to just post the link in the, or do you want me to show the page, or how do you want to do that?
We already have that all. We have that all set up, right, Stacy?
Anna, I'm working with
Darren?
John yet to get the, because no, I'm not seeing them to be able to activate it.
Okay.
Right. Well, we've already built pages for them. We did a 24-hour marathon and got pages.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, we're ready on. Okay, so Darren's on the call. He oversees some of the tech stuff. I'll get with him afterwards. I noticed, I think that you just made, and I'll bring him out real quick, but I think you just made David a co-host. David wants to go way above and beyond. He's super appreciative of the traffic and what we're doing. He wants to know, is there some sort of a cool incentive or promo that we could work out for like your top 5 promoters, affiliates, influencers?
For which product?
For the water machine.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we want to do something. David wants to do something really cool for that. And so maybe that's something we talk about offline. But if there's something we could do for the top 5, or even like the first 5.
It's awesome that we actually have full tracking on all that kind of stuff. We can just pull it up. It's awesome, right?
Yeah.
I don't mind putting anything on the spot. I think let's see, we're in.
Let's let David come up with what the prize will be. But I think we should do a prize for the top 5 after the month, and the first 5, like the first 5 to send sales through their links.
Okay.
I'll work out something on that. But so let's do top 5 and first 5, and then we'll figure out what the prize is.
We need to make this meeting short. Stacy needs to write her page.
Okay. All right.
I want to make sure we cover this. So David, I'll put out a suggestion. You guys, this is from me out without any precursor conversation. But but I would say we run hard, tell everybody to market like crazy. By the end, because we got our pages out there, we do social media stuff. Well, I say we do something that ends the end of September.
Okay.
So September 30th, the top 5 based on overall sales. If David sent them a free water machine, they'll do a wine unboxing video and talk about it and get some more exposure. And we can put a minimum, they have to have X amount of sales or something, but the top 5 or everybody over X, something like that. If he's just, I mean, we're gonna be pushing it anyway, but that'll give some more incentive to some of these guys to actually place ads, probably going against even the criteria we give them to get more exposure to it. They're pretty competitive here.
All right, Dave. Oh, go ahead, David.
No, I was just saying, sweet. Free water machine's definitely something. And then once someone gets a free water machine, an extra set of filters is also an incentive. And then, if we have any of them that actually go crazy with it, we could throw in a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
We like trips here.
Yeah, I like David. I like David's prizes. We also own a bunch of land out there too, so I'd be willing to pitch in on that. Maybe we'll do our next helicopter football drop out of Hawaii.
Nice.
That would be awesome. That stadium would be pretty conducive.
Yeah. No, I mean, we got the volcanoes.
Drop it down.
Hey, I think those are our majority of our updates. BassTurtles.com is Bass Turtles on tomorrow. We're going to start doing the free giveaway thing tomorrow afternoon for BassTurtles.com. So if you guys want to be on for that, promote that. Redneck Lipstick is ready to go. Bass Turtles and Redneck Lipstick, we're actually going to go to NASCAR. So that is going to be, we have Bristol coming up and a couple other things, and I'll throw those out. There's so many brands. But I think that's where we're at. And then Stacy, we just need a little bit of time sometime tomorrow. I think there's a couple more we got to get integrated and we're ready to go.
Hey guys, we're getting through here. This is awesome. I built an page today.
You did?
I did. I actually, it's on my list. I got really excited.
Have you gotten any samples yet?
I took several.
You saw them at the event. You were at the event.
I got some samples. I also stole some samples when I was there.
Yeah, I did too. I'm like, oh, I need to bring these.
They turned their back. I grabbed some more. That actually was like my lunch the one day.
Yeah.
I ate like 6 of them.
Yeah,
and they're very filling. No, I love them. But I'm going to show you guys this in the. Here, I'm going to go there right now. I'm going to show you the page I made, and then I'm doing a video, guys. So I'll put it in the back office. I had one of my VIP students on, and we were building the page. And I'm like, yeah, Tom, you got a great page. I'm going to pull Tom's page up right now, and I'll show you guys my page. We're trying to deploy this. I also saw orders going through, and then I see people getting the cookies, and you guys doing an unboxing of this to show that is a great idea. Like people can actually see them, you can explain them. Everybody, when you talk about food, everybody kind of chimes in. We like food. We actually care for it. We have to eat it all the time. These are just really good. We just got to get exposure out to it. And one of the best things is demonstration, right? So let me share my screen.
Okay.
I'll show you what I did.
That's it. I think that's all we've got for tonight. And then I'll hop off and let you guys do your thing.
Perfect. Let me show you this though really quick.
Okay.
You guys are seeing my screen? So I went with best healthy cookie, and then I wrote my story about meeting Nick and tying that stuff in. So you guys can see this as far as an example. And then I got my Emily notes page too that'll be in the back office. And then I'm gonna pull up. Let's see, Tom's.
You went with a very aggressive keyword on that one.
Which one?
The best healthy cookie.
So I did my keyword work, and
that's a good one.
Well, there was other ones, but that one had a lot of views and clicks on it and very low ads. So I have a fighting chance for the first pages. So I was like shocked actually when I saw that. I thought for sure I was gonna be doing a lesson on, don't give up, keep looking. But it was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm running with this one.
Look at the keyword placement on that. So good.
Yeah. So this is Tom's. He's an amazing writer. And he's got the picture there. He's going after the brand, and he's got nutritious foods, cookies. Looks like he's doing that. But he's a very dynamic writer. I love his stuff. And so you saw that same link.
Yeah.
I love that image too. And yeah, then you go crazy on your additional. I love your stuff always.
You did
Good
a really
job,
good
Tom.
job. That's a great one.
So that's out there. I went with the best healthy cookie. It's actually a pretty big search, billions of searches off of the best healthy cookie, but there's so many ads on it. It's like page one's all ads. But best, when drop the off of it, it was like 2 ads, and then I have absolute exposure to it, and that's what I'm going for. So we put that out there as the good thing. I am going to add here. I'll stop to share. I am going to add the umli as a main food in the everyday standard template for everybody, guys. Not all offers are going to be in the standard. We're going to show them how to add them so they can write them, add them in there. But we need foods. Food category for us is we've got awesome wine, but we need to add more. We got churros in there. Now we got this healthy cookie. So Brock, anywhere food items, that's a very heavily hit category that we don't have much in.
Ooh, my butters do so good. I'll bring my butters.
Yeah,
They do 60 grand a minute on QVC.
Yeah. Yeah. We need it. Yeah. And we got the redneck lipstick.
Redneck lipstick. Yeah. Redneck lipstick. That one is doing really, really well. And is that, I don't know if I think that one's all integrated. No. We'll get that one.
Yeah. You, me, and John can have a shot tomorrow.
All right.
But
Hey guys.
what we got is a lot of things to catch up on. We got a lot of things to catch up on. So this is good. By the time you get more of these things added, hopefully we're all ready, and I got the training ready too. But I mean, this is a great time for us where if anybody here at RRR is wondering what to do, I don't know what rock you've been under. And so I'm going to help you guys organize by priority the stuff to get done and get it knocked out. But we've got a lot to do.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm going to hop off, but Rory, thank you.
Yeah, you bet, buddy.
Thank you. And all the influencers, affiliates, you guys are in the right place and you're with the right team. These guys are rock stars, not only in the marketing, but they've overcome some huge technology challenges that make it a lot easier for you guys to be profitable and to run a good business. Congratulations to everybody. We appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thanks, Rock, and we'll see some more goodies on Tuesday.
Yep, always. Okay,
all right, guys. You heard him next Tuesday. You guys, there's so much stuff coming from Brock. So I'm glad we'll get things caught up. Do not miss the Tuesday calls. All right, Niall. You got something very special. I'd like you to get to it if you don't mind.
All right. So I'm a little overwhelmed in all the information, so you caught me off guard. That was really good. And now I got more pages to build. I'm excited about it. But this is just getting more and more fun. So Brock, if you're still here, thank you very much. David, you're still here, thank you very much. Who else was Angela? If you're still here, thank you very much. We love all this. We love what we're doing.
So hey guys, everybody, really quick. I got stuff to cover when he's done. So we're changing the format up because we want to make sure we get these new offers to you guys so we can get that, make sure that we're utilizing the art of awareness. You're aware of what's coming. And if you're brand new, don't freak out. We're going to have training on it all. You're going to get it done. I always like to bring this up. We're dealing with elephants, not even one, multiple elephants in the business we do. And we got to eat them all, right? And you can only eat them one bite at a time. So just trust the patient process, trust in the system, and just do what you can and get caught up. Everybody here started where you started and had to catch up. Nobody is different, and everybody survived. You get through it, and you're going to go through a learning process. All right. Now, that being said, Niall, go ahead and let's take care of this important stuff. And then I got some awesome things to fill in before we end tonight. We might go 10 minutes over, and that's it. We're trying to be punctual. Tanya is on me every time we go over, but we're going to try to keep these It's tight and succinct. And then Saturday, we're going to break down more training. I'm not going to be doing the early Saturday trainings anymore. That was to help a special group, but we're going to be doing it starting like normal. So look at the schedule on RRR247calls.com or RRR247webinars.com. When you go there now, the schedule's listed. Saturday morning trainings are really crucial. We're showing how to place ads, how to do stuff all the time. But we'll cover these things on Saturday. All right, Niall.
All right, so everybody, you heard what I said at the beginning, right? Sharpen your pencil. So right now, just write that down. Tuesday, launching new stuff. Saturday, Tuesday, announcing new stuff. Saturday, launching new stuff. Explaining about, don't feel overwhelmed. Don't look at the big picture. Take one piece at a time or one bite at a time, like you just said. And just try to get a little bit better every day. Just learn one more thing every day. Add one more thing to your truck every day. Don't have to add it all at once. Just keep adding one more thing every day. Learn something new every day. And before you know it, the brand new person, there's the one on the front screen, any one of those brand new people that we talked to just a little bit ago, Carrie, I still see you. Carrie, before you know it, 2 months from now, you can get on the phone and explain this entire thing to somebody else. That's how good the training is. That's how good the support is. Just stay plugged in and it's all going to happen. The only mistake you can make is give up and quit. It's happened for too many people in front of us, right? It's happening for too many people. And so what I want to do right now is introduce some of the leadership that helps out with all this behind the scenes stuff. And someone that's been doing it for a very, very long time. She helps out in the Goya support lines. She has helped out a wine ambassador customer support. She has helped out when, you know, some of us MSIs got together and we're creating documents and the roadmap and trying to organize everything and put it all together for you. She was a big part of that as well. She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes on top of building her business and training her team, just like all of us do every single day. She is one of our top instructors. As you know, you move up through the different ranks till you become a master system instructor, and that's exactly where she's at. She's been there for a while. Everybody knows her. Everybody loves her. She does everything she can every single day for everybody, and that is MSI and Miss Kathleen Metzler. And she's going to introduce one of her up-and-coming superstars. So that microphone is yours, ma'am. Take it away. Kathleen, you should be able to unmute. Still there? Yep.
Yes, she's unmuted.
Audio difficulties?
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Zoom switched the microphone on me.
I love
We're
it.
glad you're here. All right.
Thank you, Roy. I am Kathleen Metzler, and I know a lot of you hear my name because I've been around for a long time. I'm one of the oldies but goodies. And I do try to help as many people as I can. That's just the way I am, and that's what I do. So as you can tell, I don't have much of a voice again. It comes and goes. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to introduce one of my newest instructors. She is very familiar with MLM marketing. She's done a lot in that field. I can see her moving up and fast and being a superstar with us. So Yvonne, are you here?
I am.
Yay! There she is. So Yvonne, take it away. Tell us a little bit about your story and why you're here.
Okay. My name is Yvonne Heidelberger, and I'm an East Texan transplanted in Conway, Arkansas, by way of Memphis, Tennessee. We've been in Conway since March of 2014. I'm married to the love of my life, Henry, and together we have 6 children. I had the boys and he had the girls. And more importantly than that, we have 7 amazing grandchildren. A unique thing about us is that we met in 2008 online at christianmingle.com. Fast forward to how I became involved with RRR247. I heard about this kind of work several years ago when I was looking for an uncomplicated way to pick up some extra money. At the time, I was working a full-time job and a part-time job to put my husband through graduate school. He was trying to work a little, but if I could find one more thing, he could just focus on school. I'm quite the perfectionist when it comes to my work, and I knew to do this job well, I just did not have the time. So unfortunately for us, I let it pass by. Last December, I learned that my job, thanks to COVID, was ending. I loved my work and my coworkers and was just stuck in disbelief. I was a regional coordinator in the state office for The Call, a nonprofit organization that recruits, trains, and supervises foster and adoptive families from within the church. I supervised, trained, and encouraged the volunteer teams in 10 plus counties in central and eastern Arkansas. I also assisted with the county trainings for prospective foster and adoptive parents, as well as training the trainers. My fulfillment came from teaching and training others to find their potential and then help them thrive. Heavy on my mind was that in just a few months, I'd turned 60 and felt that my options of that kind of position that I desired might be given to someone much younger. We definitely needed to find something to replace my income. Until my husband could begin his own practice, we are capped at the current salary. I had been in a great position that offered me the flexibility to have my grands on a regular basis throughout the year. And while I was incredibly grateful for that, it still wasn't enough time. I had to use vacation, holidays, etc. And even though I traveled a lot for my work, my office was home-based, which made having them a lot easier. So my job ended on December 8th. And ironically, that afternoon, I got a call offering me a temporary job, again, thanks to COVID, as a COVID case investigator. God provided for 6 more months of income to give me some time to decide on the future. I was also a virtual pampered chef consultant via Facebook, and I knew I wanted to continue working from home, but I had no idea what that might look like at the time. In March, I saw an ad about working from home, and I felt like it was similar to what I had investigated years before. After a little questioning, I realized it was the same. I scheduled an appointment with a specialist to talk further about the opportunity. In the meantime, I talked to my stepdaughter, who's a very successful trainer with an internet marketing company. She verified that Roy Rickard was a respected personality in the marketing industry, and she encouraged me to move forward. The specialist, Kyle, talked with me, and I told him that at the current time, I only had 5 hours per week to devote to building the new business. He kept asking me to think longer about it. If I had at least 10 hours, I could accomplish a lot more with the business, and I held firm at 5 hours. So I got started. Since I was serious about the 5 hours, I basically only had time for meetings and was learning very slowly. Fortunately, Kathleen Metzler was assigned as my instructor. The more conversations we had, the more I knew I wanted to jump all in and take advantage of every income stream available. My COVID job ended early in April. We bought tickets to accelerate and applied for the IBO assistance to help with business expenses. So, with the encouragement of my dear husband, I took a deep breath and jumped in with both feet. I felt as if I was bobbing up and down underwater, maybe even for the 3rd time, when I began to get my rhythm on the pathway to instructor. When training foster parents, I always told them that they were learning from the fire hose method. By the end of the course, they'd be soaking wet, which would mean some of the material stuck. Now, I'm learning by the fire hose. And if you're new, you'll feel this way too. Right off the bat, we began getting some amazing kiosk offers. I love to write and have been really enjoying writing these new pages. I set a daily schedule for myself that includes writing pages, posting ads, making calls, and listening to the training calls. And about a month ago, Roy gave us a strong encouragement to get our PBS ready for Google AdSense. I'd been trying to do everything each day and not fully focusing on that pathway. So I'm getting closer to completion with the goal of September 1st to apply. I love this business and I'm glad to be here for such a time as this. I'll love it even more when I jump a few more hurdles. The IBO assistance is about to kick in, and my encouragement to you who are new and still have that deer in the headlights look is to follow the path. Figure out what piece of this pie you want for yourself. Let your instructor guide you on how to achieve it. Keep listening over and over to the training. Work on your PBS and get it to the place where you can apply for Google AdSense. If you're like me and you decide you want to be all in, you need a path. You need to build your business like a house. The thing you don't have to worry about is drafting the house plans, because Rory and Tanya have done those for us. A firm foundation has already been provided by them. And they've also installed the plumbing and have the instructions for us to add our framework, insulation, flooring, sheetrock, lighting, cabinets, HVAC, and so on. You must build your confidence along the journey. You do this by attending the meetings. Build your anchor offers at the quickest pace you can muster. Just don't give up. It can be intimidating at times. Take it at your pace. Just don't make the mistake I did. Don't wait. Get started and take small steps if you must. You know, that's how the tortoise won the race. You don't have to be the best or the fastest. You just have to keep moving forward to win. So God closed one door and opened another. Here we are. I'm building my business, and my husband begins next week building his own marriage and family therapy practice. We're in a wild spot right now. My goal is to set on becoming an MSI, and with that as my pathway, my fulfillment will still come from teaching and training others to find their potential and then help them thrive. Thank you.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was amazing.
Oh my gosh. Now I see why you're so excited about her, Kathleen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're taking note, and that was amazing.
That was a PBS page on its own. Don't lose that.
Yeah, that is absolutely a great PBS page, and you definitely you're paying attention, but you've been around a lot of training of your own, and you see the way the structure is, and I like to use that fire hose term when I'm talking, because I know I'm giving it to them. But that's exactly it. You should be wet. It should be sticking to you, some of it, and then go through it again, right? You're gonna find out it's all there. I'm glad that you're working on your Google AdSense. We got a lot of things coming up with the holidays. It's a time we all should be driving on traffic, and it's worth it to get the work done. You get that, because once you get Google AdSense, you can take a deep breath. Because now all the ads you post, all the pages you write, you have a monetary gain no matter what now. So if there's something that clicks on, that'll make it like, oh, I'm going to write more pages because I know that's going to add more money. I'm going to write more pages. Boom, that's going to add more money. That's what we want everybody to be, kicking in on. And some of you know what I'm talking about because you have it. And you're like, oh, that's what he's talking about. And it just starts accumulating. All right. So that was awesome. And I can't wait for the next one we have next Tuesday. You guys, we're going to be rolling out stuff. Here's a couple quick updates. If you guys don't know what the IBO program is, get with your instructor. Yvonne, I'm going to tell you something really quick. When that first check gets to you, you're going to be like, I can't believe this is real. The second one, you're going to be like, okay, it's real, because the first one cashes, right? Or deposits. They do ACH, whatever they do. But that is an amazing program that helps people with some assistance, that if you qualify for it, you can get $750 a month, which helps you invest in your business and going forward. It's just an added thing. It's there, and it's a bridge. Go to work hard to catch up, get your stuff going. It's also a great thing for those that you have a spouse and they're like, this is one of those internet businesses. Well, if you got money coming in, you can tell them, I need focus time to build the business now. Look, I've proven it. It's working. Let's go. But you guys, we just had 60 more slots open up for the IBO program. So get with your instructor. You guys have access to Chloe. I'm actually going to put her email below. You guys can email her directly as a student. Tell her you want to get in the IBO program. I'm going to go over the qualifications really quick. And I'm going to give you the last one that we can actually help with. So you've got to be 24 or older and not older than 70. It's a bank thing. We're just not seeing anybody at the age of 70 or above get approval, and it's a bank thing. It's out of our hands. I've tried everything. No bankruptcies, and if you've had a bankruptcy in the past and it's been discharged, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, that's okay. It doesn't count. It's discharged, means it doesn't exist on your credit. That's the whole idea of discharge. So that's fine. No felonies, hard line. Doesn't matter what it's for. It's a bank thing. The next thing is you've got to have your last 2 years of filing of taxes. You got to be a tax filing citizen, and you need to have a credit score of 620 or better. Now, if your credit score is under that, we can have in-house help. Chloe knows all about it to help you get your credit up. We've got several people getting their credit fixed, and they get up 50 points, 100 points, to where they get that and more. And better credit means better things for a lot of things. And this money is not to be used. You guys, I can't tell you how to use it because it's going to come to you, but please don't go buy a house or a car on it. Don't use it as extra income. It's only guaranteed for 6 months. You'll hear stories of our students. Some of them are still getting it. It's been over 3 years. That's great. It's intended to go long term, but it's only guaranteed for 6 months. It's high volume, low margin business, and it doesn't always last forever. That's why there's a guarantee. We're trying some new things from time to time, but you're guaranteed. It has virtually no risk as long as everybody does their stuff right. And we have we have an attorney, and then Chloe that's always on board. On top of you get assigned like a handler that's your case with you on it. You guys, it's going to be some of the easiest work for the money ever. You got to do about 10 minutes of reporting a month, and you get $750. But it's intended to help you guys build. It's for those that are actually signing up and say, hey, I'm doing this with you guys. We're going to give you the help with that. It's an amazing marketing solution. So I'm glad you brought that up, Yvonne, because that it's going to take some pressure off, and that's what it's supposed to do. And then you guide in and you jump in with both feet. You learn how to do marketing. You're modifying your pages. You're getting Google AdSense, and then you learn how to pay it forward to help others as an instructor. And that's going to give you all the resources you need, because Tanny and I are funding all the marketing. Let's go to work. Let's build the future. You guys, we've got some amazing things here. And you know what? We're starting to get to a point where our kiosk offers are freaking fun. And it's starting to build up. And it's just going to make things better. Our anchors are the best anchors we have ever had. We're seeing amazing progress. Things just get better and better here. But just get things in order. Trust in the system. Trust in the patient process, right? And I'm just going to point out 2 things that I know I haven't talked about, and I'm just going to do it real quick. This is a business. You're partnered with Tanya and I. You're partnered with your instructor, your MSI. We're all in this together with you. We all make money when you make money. We all lose and waste time when we don't. It's all for everybody here. No one's left behind. If you're struggling, we got classes, right? We do everything to help everyone. No one's left behind. The only way you can fail is to quit. That being said, there's some things that you need to put in your perspective and understanding. Even being an employee for an employer, you have costs to that. You don't get to write them off, but you have costs to that. You got transportation, whether you're taking the bus, driving to and from, you got your time. Time is valuable. How long does it take you to commute to work and back? You got extra lunches, extra clothing, right? You've got other things that you spend that afford you overhead costs for your employment that you don't get a write-off like a business owner like we do. So when people say they can't afford the business and they want to go work at JOB, it's like you don't understand simple math. You're willing to spend money for something that you can never make more than you can make per hour. You can't get ahead that way. And here, our overhead's set. It runs about $210 a month. No matter whether you make zero money or you're making literally $1 million a year. That's our high point now, and it's growing. Your overhead doesn't change. The biggest cost in this is your marketing, and Tanny and I fund it for you. Your overhead is small, and if you are using the products and stuff, it's really not overhead, and you get to write it off anyway. And and if you've got 2 incomes, someone's working at JOB and employment and pulling taxes out, and you've got the side business that's building, you get to write things off against the taxes you're already paying. It's a win. And I just wanted to point that out there, because I have people say, oh, I can't believe it costs money to make money, and I'm going to go work my job. And you're like, well, you're paying money to work your job. Like, are you not? Let's add this up. Let's talk apples and apples. And I wanted to put that out there, everybody, because I've done a lot of presentations of late, and it's an eye-opening thing. And they're like, oh, I never thought of that. Well, it's true. It's why it is. And for a stay-home mom, if you have 1 child, okay, 2 or more, Your daycare expenses alone take away from your earning. And that IBO program bringing in $750 a month is more than most moms of 2 or more kids are going to net after all expenses at a job where they're away from their kids. And that's just bridge money to help us build. Once you get things going, you can make $500 to $1,000 a week within the first couple of weeks of understanding and jumping in and doing everything we give access to our instructors for. And if you stick with that solidly, week in, week out, build consistently, by about the 12th week of consistent growth, your incomes based on the stats that we've been seeing should be doubling. Now you're going to be making, $1,000, $2,000 a week. That's more than most people make. You're getting to the higher side, and it doesn't stop there. You keep building consistently and paying it forward with others, your income continues to grow. So when you see all these people that are making great money, they're here in our careers, these full-time people that are running, they're all following the same system you've been given. It's the same for everybody. We figured it out. It's one system, not a suggestion. Everybody needs to follow it. And we all started by building the pages out. We all had to learn from somewhere. That's how this works. Anyway, that's what I had today. Niall, did you have anything else to add?
No, I think Stacy, did you want to cover that link question what we just had?
Yes, so for the link to work with that special code that Rory stated earlier, you need to put in your shopping cart at least 2 items.
Yeah, it's going to give you
You
one
can't
for
just put
free.
in 1, yeah.
You put in 2, one's going to be free. Put in 4, 2 will be free. Put in 6, 3 will be free. I'm going to do the math. 8, 4 will be free. 10, 5 will be free. 20, 10 will be free.
Then make sure you go through your tracking link.
Correct.
Yep. That's the other way. You have to do it both ways. You have to use your tracking link from your Cash Network Direct and that code, and you have to put in at least 2 products for it to work. So if you don't have Cash Network Direct, who are you going to call? Your MSI. If you don't know who your MSI is, ask your instructor. Get introduced to your MSI.
And you guys, we're going to be trying to get more deals like this to roll it out. A lot of these guys, they want us, we want to write based on real use, real experience. So, not all of them can afford to give us all one for free. And honestly, some of us aren't doing a lot of work where it warrants it. So this is the best way. But you guys, buy one, get one free. And you guys, I was told just buy one, get one free for us. But today she said we could do it for gifts. I'm telling you, when you see these, you're going to wish that you got some as a gift. So if you got people that in mind that would be good, you're going to get these added in. The BOGO price makes these incredible, by the way. Incredible. You'll see on the website. Like, you're not going to find a better gift for the money for this type of a thing at all. And then we get some more testimonials, get some more stuff out there. We're getting a lot of stuff. You guys, our Christmas offering this year is better than it's ever been. And I know we got more things coming.
Yep.
I'll be doing all my shopping on my PBS. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, I just got another QB54. I'm giving to one of the specialist floors, and I'm gonna let them fight over it and then see how that goes. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there this week. Yeah, I just showed up. It's nice seeing them ship fast too. You guys, there's so much going on. All right, God bless. Love you all. See you on the wine and dine tomorrow, and just keep on keeping on. We'll get this.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Rory. Have a good night, fam. Dream well.
Good night.